Okay, so today we're going to be stringing the ECD Rebel Offense with a nice mid pocket, as you can see here with ECD Hero 2.0. It's got a really nice defined mid pocket with a pretty nice channel, as you can see, so it's going to be really nice and accurate, great for any attackman or midfielder. So let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay, so before we begin the tutorial, you're going to do a 9-diamond top string. Just like you can see I have here, you can do that 9-diamond top string on the second hole of the head. So once again, 9-diamond top string on the second hole of the head. Okay, so now to begin the actual tutorial, we're going to start on the third hole of the head. I'm going to use this blue string so that way you guys can see clearly. So I'm going to put my string through that third hole. I'm going to go up and through that first available mesh loop. Back into that same sidewall hole and up into that mesh loop once again. There we go, we have our loop start. We're going to skip the next sidewall hole and then do an SI, so down to the top of the next available mesh loop. We're going to go into the plastic from the outside through this loop that we create, so it's going to be through here, as you can see. Pulling the slack all the way through, up and down. You're going to take your leading edge string, go from the bottom and up of that same mesh loop, and then up and down once again, so that way we're just getting it nice and tight. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to skip another sidewall hole, do another SI, so down to the top of the next mesh loop, and through the next sidewall hole, making sure to skip one, through the loop that you create. So once again, and then up and down, and then from the bottom and up of that same mesh loop. And then we should have our two SIs. Okay, so after those two SIs, we're going to skip the next sidewall hole and then do a KSI, so down to the top of the next mesh loop. We're going to go into the plastic from the outside, making sure to skip one sidewall hole. We're going to leave a small loop here. You're going to take your leading edge string, go from the back and through that loop. You're going to pull your slack from the inside here. You're going to make sure that it's not rests on the bottom rail, so it's not kinked to the inside or to the outside. Take your fingertips, pinch the sidewall string to the plastic, and then pull your leading edge straight down, nice and tight. Take your leading edge string, go from the bottom and up, that same mesh loop just like we did the first two times. And there we should have our KSI. It's going to lock down our channel. Okay, and after that KSI, we're going to start to create the pockets. We're going to do 4 knotted ones. So we're going to go from the bottom and up at the next mesh loop, just like that. You're going to take your string, go from the outside and in of the next available mesh loop. You're going to leave a small loop here. You're going to take your leading edge string, go from the back and through that loop. Pull your slack from the inside. Pinch the sidewall string with your fingertips and then pull straight down with the leading in. There we go. We're going to do that 3 more times. So from the bottom up at the next mesh loop. You want to take the middle of the mesh right here, pinch it, pull it towards the top of the scoop, and then pull this sidewall string down so that way it anchors to the plastic. And then we're going to do the exact same thing here. So from the outside, leaving a small loop, you're going to go through that loop from the back, pull your slack through from the inside, pinch it, and then pull straight down. 2 more times from the bottom up at the next mesh loop, from the outside and in, leaving a small loop from the back and through, pulling your slack from the inside, There we go. We're gonna do that one more time. So from the bottom and up, pinching the middle of the mesh, pulling up towards the top of the scoop once again. From the outside and in of the next mesh loop, our sidewall string hole. Pulling your slack from the inside. Same process here. And there we have our 4 knotted singles, or knotted ones you can call them. Okay, and then getting to the bottom here, after those 4 singles or knotted singles, we're going to do 2 SIs, so down to the top of the next mesh loop. We're going to go into the plastic. Bring your string through this loop that you create, just like we did these first 2 times up on the top. You're going to take the middle of the mesh, pinch it, pull it up towards the top of the scoop one more time, pull the string outwards, and you're going to take the leading in, go from the bottom and up, or that last mesh loop, and then from here we're going up and then down, and we're going to do that one more time afterwards, so down to the top of the next mesh loop. We're going to go into the plastic, coming through this loop, take your leading edge string, go from the bottom up of that next, or that same mesh loop once again. There we should have 2 SIs, so up and then down, so that's nice and tight. Now we're going to finish out the pocket here, so I'm going to go into the plastic. We're doing an interlock here. You're going to pull your string through, you're going to leave just a small loop, and then you see this next available mesh loop here. You're going to take your leading edge string, go up and through that mesh loop from the inside. You can see you're going to take your leading edge string and go through this loop that we left. So it's just crossing over. I'm going to pinch the middle of the mesh, pull it towards the top of the scoop one last time. We're going to go pulling the string outside, so towards us, up, and then down. And then if this kings forward here with this little loop, you can just pull it a little bit to kind of reset it. There we go. So that's a little bit neater. You're going to take your string, go from the top and down of that same mesh loop, and then you're going to go from the outside, or from the inside and out, on that next available sidewall hole. So this is what it's look like from the outside. You should have 1 sidewall hole left. You're going to tie the string here. And then this is what it should look like from the inside. So as you can see, it's just crossing over itself and then going out through that next sidewall hole. And then there should be 1 true sidewall hole left. So there we go. Okay, and afterwards you should have a really nice looking mid pocket in your ECD Rebel O. As you can see, really nice clean definition, as well as it has a pretty nice channel, so it's gonna be really accurate. So if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.